Yo, what's going on, toxic gamers? Today we're gonna be taking our precious time to understand one of the most important drama that is going on in the Battlefield and Call of Duty community. I know you guys like this one. You don't have to like the video, you don't have to subscribe. Shout out to the homie Fully and all the Call of Duty YouTubers and streamers that are covering this. All right, let's get to it. Roll it.
This is a tweet that comes out from COD Clipped where they say, Swag says UAVs and kill streaks should be added to Battlefield 6.
I feel like a UAV kill streak would punch on this. Chad, wouldn't kill streaks punch on Battlefield 6?
Hey, just vibe, bro.
I'm gonna get us canceled, twin. No kizzy.
You can have motherfucker. They're sending death threats all because you want a UAV in the game, bro.
No kizzy.
As if it's that deep.
I want to respect you, but I can't.
Now, to start this entire thing off, it's actually going to be kind of
no kizzy, like the kids would say, or like Swag would say.
interesting because what he says here is not necessarily something that I think everybody should take very seriously. I think it's very obvious that this guy's
too late, wrong. Everybody took that seriously.
Trying to rage bait a little bit on the timeline. I think it's pretty evident by the way he's talking and laughing, mocking about it, and his friends pitching in as well. Honestly, like, if this were just friendly banter between me and my friends, I could see it going a very similar way. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, this guy's a content creator. He knows exactly what he's doing when these clips pop up. But that's kind of the issue, you know? Like, if you're gonna go out of your way to make this very half-assed rage bait about how you think UAVs and kill streaks need to be added to Battlefield 6, I'm under the impression that if you're really about it, I would say just keep going at it, keep doing this whole gimmick of just trying to downplay Battlefield 6's community and saying that—
Nah, man, Fully saying that because he want content, bro. Like, that's what it is, bro. He want content, bro. Because right now, this drama is pretty wild in the community.
They need to do things the way that Call of Duty does it, but if that's the route you're gonna take, you simply can't be this inauthentic, sensitive guy that gets real upset about the shit that people have to say to you in response to your half-assed rage bait. And let's just set the foundation here very quickly. Obviously, kill streaks in Battlefield 6 would just not fly very well over here, okay? This is not—
Let's be real, Battlefield does have kill streaks, but it's not like Call of Duty. In Call of Duty, you just click a button and that's it, right? And nowadays, like, yeah, they don't even want you using they don't even want you using kill streaks in Call of Duty. That's why they actively nerf them. That's why they do stupid shit, right? That's why you have skill-based matchmaking, but now magically it's gonna be removed, so there is that, but we'll find out. We'll see how that goes, right? They might catfish us, right? Very possible, very possible. I want to show you this in a second too. But in Battlefield, you can use it. Oh shit! You can fly the planes. You can use the jets. You know, you can use the helicopters. You can use the tanks. Those are like kill streaks, bro. But you have the ability to control them. Damn it! You have the ability to control it. Right, and we also got the UAV in the game, by the way, in the recon class, right? That's what it is. I've been no-lifing Battlefield, man. I've been no-lifing. When I say no-lifing, I've been playing for an hour every day, right? Yeah, guys, I'm pushing 30, man. No kizzy, as Swag would say so.
Not Call of Duty. I think everybody realizes this. Everybody watching this video, even FAZE Swag and his merry band of fucking morons out there, I think they all agree as well that Battlefield is Battlefield and Call of Duty is Call of Duty. But what's the—
Yeah, ask all the kill streaks to come back for Call of Duty. Ask that to Activision. And yeah, let's see how that would fly, bro. They will not even fly you out. They will ban you from the events for asking the stuff that we had back in the days in Call of Duty, bro. Like, I swear to God, man. Nothing but love. Nothing but live.
FAZE Swag just not keeping that same energy about, oh man, no kizzy, we need kill streaks in Battlefield 6, man. You know, if he's gonna go with that dog shit bait, then he might as well keep the same energy, but this is an example of him not keeping the same energy, where he responds to people that are mad at him for wanting kill streaks in Battlefield.
I genuinely just believe, like, the people people are very sensitive right now. It's like a bunch of dads just getting rage baited, bro. It's like a 50-year-old dad he's out and about, and he don't know when it's a joke. Like, he don't know what's going on, so he just
now in Swagg's defense, guys, hear me out, all right? It's at the end of the day, it's just a video game, bro. It's just a video game we talking about. Like, no kizzy, it's just a video game. By the way, no kizzy means no kidding, right? Bruh. Yeah, apparently I was told that as well. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. No bap means no cap, but it's a different word. No bap means no lie, no cap. Yeah, so no cap, guys, no cap. It's just video games at the end of the day. So it ain't that deep.
Grab the way I want it, don't matter if I dance with the devil, I'm walking off in the pop a lock. If I never,
I don't really know where the Call of Duty community got this whole idea and notion that the people that are playing Battlefield and the Battlefield fans are all just a bunch of 50-year-old boomer dads. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense coming out of the Call of Duty community. Like, if the Battlefield fans are a bunch of 50-year-old boomers, then the Call of Duty fans are a bunch of low-T teenagers with fucking acne all over their goddamn faces that are like, I don't know, brain rotted with TikTok. Like, they have the mentality and maturity of like a 16-year-old. I think the contrast between the two fan bases definitely does make sense, but I just don't really understand why this whole like, oh man, if you're a Battlefield fan and you don't like what we have to do in Call of Duty, that means you're a boomer. Like, I'm just gonna be straight up. I'm pretty sure FAZE Swagg is older than me. And the guy's out here, like, laying the cheap...
how old is the homie Swagg, though? You know, guys, at the end of the day, it's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all video games, banter, all drama, this, that. At the end of the day, he just asked for a UAV in Battlefield, right? You know, he just asked for Battlefield to be like Call of Duty, right? Right, exactly, right? He just asked that, man. You know, he didn't ask for a friendly baby alive. But again, right, like if you give him the finger, if you give him the UAV like Call of Duty, if you give him the kill streaks like Call of Duty, he will definitely ask for those friendly UAV online bundles for that game, bro. So yeah, Swagg, I'm sorry, bro. We can't have that. I'm sorry, man. Like, we just, bro, it's Battlefield. It's not Call of Duty, brother.
Cheapest bait imaginable. And then when people take it, and then they start cooking the dog shit out of him, now he wants to play victim and talk about, oh man, you guys just being sensitive, man. Like, brother, that's just straight projecting and deflecting here at this point, guys. Like, towards the back half of this video, I'm gonna give you the biggest example of why FAZE Swagg is actually, ironically, the most sensitive person here. But guys, I decided, you know what? I think I want to add a little bit more to the fuckery that's going on here. You see, FAZE Swagg seems to have this idea that if you're a Battlefield fan that criticizes Call of Duty and some of the tactics that happen over there, then you're just like a 50-year-old boomer. But at the same time, if you're a Call of Duty fan that criticizes Call of Duty, then this is instead the response that you get.
Anybody who hates this game sucks, okay? I'm sorry. There's no reason to hate this game unless you suck. You know what? I'm not even gonna say you suck. I'm just gonna say you're not good at it. I won't go that dark.
We're just saying exactly.
It's not even that. They might like the older CODs, but it's just a skill issue. You can't adapt.
Oh man! Oh my god, bro! Holy shit! Yeah, So just the other day, I met up with my friends, right? And I want to ask you guys this question. Let's do an emergency meeting real quick, okay? How many of you actually played the Black Ops 7 beta? Be honest. Be honest. Did you download the beta? Did you play it? Did you not play it? Did you play it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you download, play it, but then gave up on it? Yeah, so this is like a small example, but I have about like 4 or 5 friends in real life. That's, you know, the close circle, right? I got more than that, but 4 or 5, that's like the squad, right? Met up with the squad in real life, and all of them do play Call of Duty. They are big on FPS games. All of them do play Call of Duty. They buy Call of Duty every year. And this time only one of them actually downloaded the beta, played zombies, didn't like, and then just deleted it and quit. It's insane. And you look at the Steam charts, the numbers, and they're insanely down. Well, there you go. So the numbers do correlate. There is a connection here. I personally didn't even bother downloading the beta, so I can speak on my behalf, bro. Like, I looked at the multiplayer trailer, dog shit. I thought the trailer would be amazing, but nah, nope. Trailer, dog shit. Zombies trailer, amazing though. I'll say that, I'll be honest. I saw the zombies gameplay, pretty mid. Okay, it didn't interest me one bit. I didn't even bother downloading. Maybe in the final game it's actually gonna be good, and we'll wait and see if the gameplay does look good, if the reviews are good for zombies. I might consider buying the game. But for now, I'm just like ditching on it. And I've been playing Battlefield after such a long time, and it's a breath of fresh air, man. Same old, but a breath of fresh air. And it's honestly a very addicting game, though. I've done like 2 kills, 15 deaths in so many games to begin with, because you know I'm coming back to FPS games after such a long time. 2 kills, 15 deaths. If I was doing that in Call of Duty, I would have gave up on it because the game is not interesting enough. I've done that so many times, and guess what? I'm learning the game, I'm getting better at it, and therefore I'm not doing 2 kills, 15 deaths anymore. M4A1, bro, that gun slaps, bro, with the 4x zoom. I'm just gonna give you guys that tip, man. If you try it out, if you haven't, 4x zoom, when you unlock that, woof, and you gotta mess around with the sensitivity as well in the game.
It's turn, guys. Now this is the new cope. If you didn't like Black Ops 7, according to FAZE Swagg and his like real fat friends out there, no disrespect, but you know, I'm just making an observation. Mr. FaZe Santana literally makes videos of him like eating big ass meals. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with the guy, but that's what he does now, I guess. Actually, hold on, is Santana still part of FaZe? I don't know. I just know like a lot of the higher ups over there were tweaking, and a lot of them are predators, a bunch of fucking DrDisrespect ass.
Time out! You time out! Where my bottle of water at though? Hey, you time out, mister! You time out, man!
Motherfuckers out there, so I guess they booted everybody. I don't really know what's going on there, but the point is, they have this understanding that if you don't like Black Ops 7, that clearly just means you're bad at it.
Yeah.
Which, this doesn't sound like actual bait. I don't think this is them fucking around.
You guys, honest to God, bro. Honest to God, man. I've done so many bad games in Battlefield, in the beta, now in the actual game, and I'm learning, and I'm actually getting better at it. Now, had I been doing the same shit in Call of Duty where I'm just like losing that much, I would have quit on the game. Not because I suck, or I'm good at it, or this, that, the other. It's because the game is just boring as hell. There is nothing, and you know, skill-based matchmaking also doesn't help. The better you get at it, the worse you do. So therefore, you don't even, it's like going to the gym, and you're not getting better at it. So yeah, what's the point? Exactly, right? But now, this time, magically, they're removing the skill-based matchmaking. Now, there's another argument thrown around. There is a skill-based matchmaking lobby, and there is a non-skill-based matchmaking lobby. Now, if in the final game, we have both of it, then what's the point? Because, you know, newbies, new players are going to be jumping into skill-based matchmaking lobby because they want to compete with their same skill level. In a way, nothing wrong with that, because, yeah, they want to play with their own players. That's what they prefer. They want to play with other newbies. But people that are decent at the game or good at the game, they're going to be jumping on the non-skill-based matchmaking lobby, thinking that, you know, all is good in the hood, but the new players are going to be on the other lobbies. So by removing skill-based matchmaking and also having skill-based matchmaking lobbies at the same time in the game, we're still going to have like the issue that made people gave up on the game to begin with EOMM, SPMM, this, that, the other. Now, I know some of you would be like, hey man, like I think skill-based matchmaking is fine, this, that, the other. And if you think that, I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, yeah, that's fine, right? You can have that opinion. But the entire reason people don't want skill-based matchmaking is because they don't want manipulated ass lobbies with EOMM, SPMM, and all that crap. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting how this works out. Maybe a month later, it's gonna be the same crap, and people are gonna be like, hey, either get the hell out or give us or make all the lobbies be non-skill based matchmaking, and then you know what, you can have rank play, which is going to be separate, obviously separate mode that can have skill based matchmaking, but not like skill based matchmaking lobbies in public and non-skill based matchmaking lobbies in public. Make it non-skill based matchmaking. Let me know your thoughts in the comments for sure. I'm curious.
This actually sounds like they're annoyed that people don't like Black Ops 7. Like, why would you care whether or not people like or dislike it? And please try to make sense of this. If there's somebody that is good at Black Ops 7 and has a high KD, or maybe, you know, there's content creators out there that don't like Black Ops 7, but they perform well, how can this cope possibly apply here? You know, it doesn't really make sense, but then you realize that we're talking about a bunch of contradicting hypocrites out here, because in the same breath as this, guys, listen to this. If you have the critique that you're not really enjoying Black Ops 7, that must mean you suck balls at Black Ops 7 and Call of Duty. But here in Battlefield 6, ladies and gentlemen, FaZe Swagg actually has problems with Battlefield 6 as well.
Jay? That was hurting.
Oh my.
I think you heard me.
Fuck!
You're raging at Battlefield.
There's one thing I'll never be able to get down with, and it's fucking vehicles. I can't stand vehicles. Fuck vehicles. I hate them, bro. In any game and anything with a gunner on it.
Look at this guy getting mad about fucking pixelated vehicles on a goddamn Battlefield map, man. Yo,
and you're allowed to have that opinion, right? But bro, Battlefield has been like that. Battlefield is Battlefield. You want Call of Duty, you want no vehicles, go back to Call of Duty. Simple as that, bro.
This is the best part, man. If there's things you don't like about Black Ops 7, that must mean you suck. But if there's something about Battlefield 6 that you dislike, such as vehicles, I guess, then FAZE Swagg and company and everybody else that's inevitably going to be upset about this video, tell me, what does that mean? If there's something you don't like about Battlefield 6, or maybe the fact that you want it to play like Call of Duty unironically even though you're trying to rage bait, would you not say that maybe by those standards and that logic that if you have critiques about Battlefield 6, then maybe it's just you suck at Battlefield 6?
Yeah, just let it go, bruh. Just let it go. Listen, man. Listen, man.
Could that be the case, man? I don't know. I'm just making observations here, man. If you dislike things about Black Ops 7, it must mean you suck. But if you dislike things about Battlefield 6, hey, man, the jokes write themselves, guys.
Yo, honest to God, though, I thought that I was so, like, out of the video games. In a way, I'm a retired gamer, right? Bruh. Like, I'm a retired gamer. Thanks to Call of Duty, thanks to modern day video games, there's nothing really good for me, right? But Battlefield 6, honestly, man, I've been playing every day. Not sure how long that's gonna last, though, right? But man, I'm making this video right now. I wanna go back to playing. Bruh. I wanna go back to playing and not make this video. That's basically where I'm at. And I haven't felt that way in such a long time. The game is phenomenal. And like I said, bro, I've done so many terrible lobbies. I've sucked ass in so many lobbies. But I still kept playing. Because the game is amazing. The game is amazing. There's learning curve to it. And yes, that's what it is, man. You can learn and you can get better at the game. That's why the game feels rewarding and that's why it's fun. And there's so many different ways to play this game. Not like copy and paste and you know, every lobby, every game, every match feels the same. There's none of that. In this game, every match feels different. It's unique, man. It's amazing. It's similar to Battlefield 3, but actually on steroids. Yeah, right. You ever heard that Battlefield? You know, during Battlefield 2042 leaks, we heard that Battlefield 2042 was gonna be Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 on steroids. That wasn't, but this actually is.
Now, guys, at the start of this video, we were talking about how FAZE Swagg thinks that he's out here rage baiting, and you know, he's just rage baiting the Battlefield 6 50-year-old boomer dads,
right,
and that they're being too sensitive and they can't take the rage bait. I would just like to point out that not only do I think that's hypocritical, but it's very ironic that this guy is projecting in this way when his content leading up to the Battlefield 6 launch has been all sorts of fucking dead for his subscriber count, and on top of that, before the Black Ops 7 beta, this guy himself had critiques for Call of Duty. And since then, he has switched up and said, well, if you dislike Call of Duty, then that must mean you suck at Call of Duty. And at the same time, we want Battlefield 6 to play like Call of Duty, and if you have...
It's very much clear he cannot really talk much shit about Call of Duty, because if he does, if he tries to be honest about Call of Duty, he's not going to be invited out. Simple as that, right? Simple as that. I don't want to also get into this one. It says Swagg already hacking in Battlefield 6. Okay, let's check that out. But I need to shout out you guys, man. I don't usually do sponsors, but shout out to you guys for sponsoring the channel. Shout out to the homie Robert Adam. A man says, hope you had a great Thanksgiving from your homie in the South. Yo, likewise, brother, for your homie from the North. Thank you so much for all the love to the homie Alice, Adam, Dandy Star, Sassy Madeline, the homie Sunflower, and all of you guys for dropping tips, super thanks, and all that. Appreciate all the love, man. Let's get back to the content here. Boo, roll it. This happened in the beta, right? They need to start banning IP. What happened? Yo, can we get like... Streamers really have ruined. If Cronus doesn't work in Battlefield, a lot of these streamers gonna stick to COD. Yeah, I can see that. Dude got caught.
Is insane.
But we don't have the full clip though.
Holy
I forgot, jump shotting in this is... Oh, he's teabagging me. Oh.
Alright, so I saw this video by Kletsy King saying FAZE Swagg doesn't understand Battlefield 6, and that was based on the beta. And now that the full game has came out, by the end of the video, let's find out, does FAZE Swagg understand Battlefield 6 yet, or does he still not understand it? It seems like Swagg still wants...
Okay, so basically our job here is to try to understand if the homie Swagg finally understands the game or not.
Kill streaks within Battlefield 6. He still wants to use Call of Duty style movement with jump shotting and sliding and stuff like that. Other than that, let's get straight into the video right now. Leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. The goal of this video is not to spread a bunch of hate, so please don't go to Swagg's channel and...
Hey, man. Yeah, guys, don't do that. Obviously, like, duh, like, don't do that. Well, at the end of the day, like, it's video games, though. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. But gaming channels, man, they're talking nothing but the homie about the homie Swagg.
And give him a bunch of hate.
That B-side is insane. Holy hey, dog.
I forgot jump shotting in this is he's teabagging me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not allowed.
Alright, so as you can see from that first clip right there of Swagg, he was literally on Battlefield trying to play it like it's Call of Duty with the movement, right?
Yeah.
And this type of stuff is exactly why people feel like streamers are ruining other games, specific Battlefield, especially with like this Call of Duty style, especially the movement, right? And the funny thing is too, is literally right
I wouldn't say streamers are ruining. It's not just streamers. It's about like, yeah, streamers doing one thing and people copying the movements, and also streamers saying one thing and then the devs actually following that and making that happen in the game. I think that's what's ruining it. But yeah, I guess the core, like the root cause is probably the streamers. I guess that's kind of like where it gets down to. But the point is, people gonna be people. Streamers gonna be streamers. Gamers gonna be gamers, right? It doesn't mean that like if Swagg wanna jump shot and all that, that's fine, that's cool, right? That's his way of playing, that's his way of playing. Now that doesn't mean that devs should incorporate that in their games. Yeah, that happens in Call of Duty, sure, that happens in Call of Duty, but that doesn't need to be in Battlefield. But let's be real, man, like Battlefield does not need to be like Call of Duty.
after Swagg did that little jump shot and all that, he was saying that, oh, I forgot, I can't do this jump shotting, I can't do this Call of Duty movement stuff on Battlefield because it doesn't even work right for it. And obviously this is after the beta, this clip right here, this is when the game is fully launched and everything. So even after the beta, he's still, you know, trying to play it like it's Call of Duty a little bit on Battlefield. But there is one quick
old habits die hard
thing I do want to show y'all, and it's the fact that Swagg was already going over the movement in this game, and that was on the beta, but like it was so specifically crazy, like Warzone style, where it's like, oh, let me get these jump spots for these boosts and try and do the most. Let's watch this one quick clip from the beta, then back to the full game of Battlefield 6 with Swagg, and let me know, do you think streamers are ruining this game with this?
And I kind of love it. All the Rebirth kids and all the movement kids have already migrated over to the Battlefield community and already doing crazy clips, movement exploits, and just making insane rage baiting clips on Twitter. They don't like seeing the movement clips because they're afraid that other players are gonna adapt to that sort of movement. I'm gonna be honest with you guys gotta adapt. It's just gonna happen, man.
Adapt.
No, we don't. In fact, if zippy movement is required for an FPS to be fun, I question how good of an FPS it really is when it comes to its other mechanics.
Call of Duty got so many gimmicks, and those gimmicks are dying hard right now. People are realizing that. That's why the numbers are down the toilet for Black Ops 7, and everybody's kind of like, you know, calling Battlefield 6 to be the savior of FPS game right now, because it's actually really good. You don't even need to be... It supports multiple different playstyles. You create your own environment in the game. You play the way you want. And yeah, man, even if you get a lot of kills or you don't get a lot of kills in one lobby, you still keep on playing and you improve, and it's rewarding that way. Did you see this video though? Man, the stuff that is going on right now with Emma Watson is insane. Check it out and I'll see you right there.